안녕하세요, 여러분. Hallyu review입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shamra I'm here with my girl Sabrina, and we're Hallyu reviews, two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music. We're reacting to Sungjae's Be Somebody, the official MV, and he is from B2B, but this is his solo act.
His solo act. He's going solo. So that's right. We've been watching B2B's Reserved and Quiet Idols. We just finished up that series, so if you haven't taken a look at it, make sure you look at our channel and find that. It's hilarious. Spoiler alert, they are not Reserved and Quiet Idols. So we have found that Mr. Yook Sungjae is usually the perpetrator in a lot of the offenses, at least partner in crime.
Like 90% of the time.
90% of the time, he's involved in some way. So we like him a lot, and we love his voice. We love him as an actor. We love him in the group. We love his solo stuff. It's just, it's a win-win. So very excited to take a look at this. We tried looking up some information on it and really didn't see anything official. We saw a few other reviewers talking about it, and we usually try to steer clear of that just because we don't want to have our opinion influenced in any way.
We didn't see that it's new. It's part of his album that's coming out soon.
And I guess it has a bit of a pop rock sort of vibe. So I'm down for that. So let's take a listen to Yook Sungjae's Be Somebody. Okay, right away, like the leading lines with the imagery. Love it. Love it. And again with the blue.
And the white, like you can see like the white in his collar and his shirt and everything.
Yeah,
it's really so pretty.
Love it. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was cool. Oh. Okay, that was scary. I'm not gonna lie.
You thought it was gonna be naked?
No, I don't like faces covered.
Oh, okay.
I like the red suddenly. I still don't like the head covered on that thing. Okay, happier now. Oh, I can't look at that. More of the blue and white. No.
I love how he's seamlessly like just combining the English and the Korean. It's so good. And the diversity in the people. Okay, her eyes are weird. Don't look at me.
Right. Oh, that's cool.
He's breaking the box.
I'm not gonna lie, I love how it has that pause and the naked. Final thoughts?
What an artistic song. Like, whoa.
And I love how it ended with them like listening to, like he was an art exhibit and they were all listening to it and he was singing. That was really cool. It was a nice touch.
And then like right beforehand how he broke out of the box.
Yeah. Visually it was very symbolic. Yeah. I liked it a lot.
Chill.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was really cool. I love the color scheme of the blue and white again. We're seeing that like come up time and time again. But I love how he had the orange in there as well because blue and orange complement one another very well. And so it very much led your eye to where it wanted to go. I love the leading lines when he's standing on, presuming it's a wall, building, something, whatever it is. That was really cool. Loved that pause when he was singing right before the naked part, which I couldn't help, but I always thought of Taehyung every time. But it just that pause and like you said, he seamlessly wove the English and the Korean together. At first, I thought maybe he was going all English, and then it just went. I love one of the things I love about K-pop is the intertwining of the different languages, whether it's Korean and English or Korean and Japanese and English, like whatever it may be. They just in one sentence will have multiple languages, and
Beautiful.
I don't even know if it's consciously done, but it is opening up another world to your language, to your culture, because
it's breaking barriers.
It breaks barriers very much so.
beautiful.
I just think about when I first started learning Korean, no pun intended, but it was very foreign to my ear. Like I just couldn't hear the different vowel sounds when they were saying the differences between them. Like, do you hear the difference? And I'd be like, no, I don't hear the difference. What you said, you're pulling my leg. You just said the same vowel twice. But then now that I'm listening to the music, watching the K-dramas, all of the things, learning the language, I can hear the differences. And hearing them now, like in the songs, what did we just do? 17 Spell, when it's like here, like big ocean or big beautiful ocean or something, whatever it is, but it's just Yogi is in Korean and then big ocean or beautiful ocean or whatever it is, or ocean view. I think it's Yogi ocean view. It's Korean and then it goes to English and seamless. Like I didn't even register in my mind like, okay, that was Korean and English. It just because I'm becoming that accustomed to it, and I think that that's kind of what K-pop is doing, and that it's really sharing that culture through language, through music, we do through K-dramas as well. Just that Hallyu of spreading the culture. Love it. And I think B2B, but I think Sungjae specifically really does a great job with that, of just kind of putting it all out there. So beautifully done. Gorgeous song. Definitely will listen to this one again.
Wow. I love the symbolism of this song. Like this is definitely going on my playlist because there's so much that I could say that just makes this song beautiful. Like the way that he's in the art gallery and he's walking around and you see all these pictures of him and it just says be somebody like all around. And people are just like mindlessly walking through and looking at the art and then he becomes the art in the end. And people are like watching him and observing him and you wonder like, it's so powerful, and the emotions that you feel and just kind of thinking about all that he's gone through and knowing that, he switched record labels recently so that he could do, more things that he wanted to do independently, and
also that role of an idol. I mean, that you're being watched, everything you're doing.
It totally made me think about kind of the song that we really just did with the girls.
Yes, from Dreamcatcher.
Where it was NDA, where we literally just talked about how, you're totally under like a microscope and totally being watched all the time. And you really get like, you're totally being watched. Like they're literally going through the art and they're just watching kind of everything you're doing. And even how he's at the top of, I guess, almost like a dam almost, and then he becomes like this picture, like this Polaroid picture of just him, and he's shrunken, like tiny little picture of him. And it's just, wow.
It really, like you were saying, the symbolism of it, of being watched and people just like under like a microscope. So now you're tiny and they're just looking at everything you're doing and critiquing it, because you think of art critics and just everyone has an opinion about art. You may not know anything about it, but like you have eyes and you have feelings and you just kind of bring what you experience into that image. I mean, it's just, art is so pure, whether it's visual art, whether it's a language art, whatever it is, it's so pure, and anyone can have an opinion on it, whether you're educated about it or not. So it's one of those things that on one level is so forgiving and yet also unforgiving. So everyone has an opinion about it. It's
and then
really
he
cool
pauses
concept.
before he says naked. I mean, honestly, like how many
That
times
breath.
do they actually just feel naked?
When are they not feeling naked, I
man.
wonder? I wonder if that's more often than not. Well done.
Well done. Like, oh my God. Like,
that
yes.
one song, one music video would have us thinking this much. It was,
I loved it. Loved it.
Really well done. Liked it a lot. So if you are fans of Mr. Sungjae here or B2B, make sure that you like and subscribe down below so that you can see all of our content as it's coming out. I'm excited to see what else comes off of this album, and hopefully we'll be able to take a look at more soon.
I know, right? If this is just the first song that we've heard, I can't wait to see what else he's coming with.
So is this considered a pre-release or lead
idea.
single? I'm wondering. If anyone knows, let us know.
I don't even know what the album is, honestly. Like, I just
Yeah.
saw like it was.
We were looking up the song, like I said, and we just couldn't find much on it.
Find much on it. It just said "Be Somebody."
I wonder if it's a pre-release then. Maybe not the lead single.
The album is called Exhibition. Look closely.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Wow, that's really cool.
Oh, it gives me all the feels.
I'm gonna have to see like an interview now and see kind of. It's sort of like Jimin's face, like when you just sort of start like going into like, well, what are the different meanings of the word face?
Wait a minute. This looks like the album was released on May 9th on 2024.
Ooh, okay, so the album is out now.
Yes, this was. Yes, it looks.
And
like
the first single. Okay.
This must have been his first single.
So
from
the lead single
album.
off of it.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to pick up the album.
Oh gosh.
It's gonna
Okay,
be
I know what I'm gonna be
shocker.
downloading while we're waiting for the 17 content to start.
Yes.
So, okay, all right. Well, wish we had known that before we started all of this,
Right?
but you know, here you go,
Okay,
blind
here we go.
reactions. Yeah, real life.
And we would have never known if it hadn't been for recommendations. So
Very true.
Thank you, viewer.
We love you.
We
Thank
love
you.
you.
And if you like dramas,
Like all this. And apparently my next drama is Golden Spoon, so thank you for
Yes,
that recommendation. I'm going to get
absolutely.
started on that soon.
make sure you check out HallyuReviews.com.
Where we tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip, y'all. Until next time, annyeong!